This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. So I guess the best way to figure out if your particular religious persuasion is informed by American politics is how your religious leaders and prophets or prophetess, if you will, what kind of things are they saying? Do they align with the edicts in your holy scripture, or are they chasing flights of fancy of whatever the political winds are blowing that particular day? Today, I'm going to talk about a lady named Kat Kerr, a woman who, back in March, said that if Donald Trump was still president, she would have gotten the vaccine. But because Biden won the election, she's not going to take it. Makes a super ton of sense for someone who calls themselves a prophet, for someone with the bat phone to Jesus, so to speak, someone with a direct line of communication and understanding of the mind and the words of God. Here's a clip from Miss Kerr talking about her dispatching 1 million or so angels to shut the mouths of people who are going to school board meetings, and she's going to talk about the woke mob or whatever. She's going to talk about the critical race theory, because God, the creator of everyone, is opposed to equality in her mind. Watch this.
This morning, I sent them to fight against that. I sent 1 million of them, because this was about the children and the whole woke thing and all of the critical whatever stuff.
Critical race theory stuff.
Yes,
yeah.
They want to plant that in the schools, and they were starting to rise up here. Certain groups were rising up to try to make that happen. I very specifically commanded the army to go to pull down every stronghold, shut the mouth of every person trying to be involved in that situation, pull down and shred platforms that would empower wicked people to do things. That's where our authority is. We rule in the spirit that then affects the physical realm. But you cannot just say to your army who's been given to you, waiting for commands. If you picture yourself standing as like a general in front of real military, you could walk up there and say, okay, y'all just go here and go do that. And y'all go over here and do that. They need orders. Our own military has to have orders that have been written down. They're specific. They know where they're going to be sent in the world. They know what weapons they'll have to have. They'll have to know what their contacts are there. What is the plan when they get there? Well, you know what? Heaven's army is the same.
What? The prophetess Kat Kerr is indicating that she is a general commanding an army of 1 million angels. She commanded them to go to these school board meetings and shut the mouths of people with free will. Listen, there's a scripture in the Bible. I'm not going to say it quote for quote, word for word, but it's something about that we fight not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and spiritual wickedness in high places. And a lot of evangelicals believe that there is an actual war going on all around us at all times in the spirit realm. That's something I used to believe, being raised an evangelical Christian. But this woman takes it just a whole nother step further, which is she is a general commanding this army of 1 million angels who didn't shut anybody's mouth. Nobody's mouth was closed. And she's talking about the specificity with which you need to command the angels, what weapons they'll need, where they'll need to go, all this, and doesn't even know what exactly she's talking about. The critical race, the critical whatever, she said. She doesn't even know that it's called critical race theory, the woke whatever. This is when you know that your religion, quote unquote, is informed by what is politically popular in the moment. She's against the vaccine when Biden is president, and she speaks as a religious authority about it. But she's pro-vaccine when Donald Trump is president, and she speaks as a religious authority about it. When critical race theory, this phony culture war nonsense that Republicans bring up, when that is at the table, then she's commanding a million angels and talking about woke. Again, this is why we do not need and will never need religion being mixed with politics, because the same Bible that progressive Christians read from and interpret as being a religion of love and kindness and peace, these same idiots, these same bigots, these same hate mongers use to justify their beliefs. We're in trouble. We are in trouble if we do not get a handle on this particular flavor of individual. She's a member of a death cult. Plainly stated, flatly stated, correctly stated. She is the member of a death cult. What do you think, though? I'd love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily at dollemore.com. Thank you for engaging with my content as often as you do. I appreciate you. Follow me on social media. I'd absolutely love to connect with you there. I'm at Dollemore all the way across the board. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. And if I bring you value, I would appreciate it if you'd consider supporting my work here on the platform for as little as $1.99 a month. You can become a channel member by clicking the join button below this video, or you can head on over to my Patreon page, which is patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. Anyway, enjoy your weekend, everybody. I'll see you Monday. Until then, be genuine. Take care of one another.